Yeah, welcome back to a brand new Comic Rack Slates issue number 27 of X-Men. So let's see what we got. On this cover, shit getting crazy. People crying, bloody murder, shit crazy. Alright, we're back to the chick that leads beyond. Kind of surprised she's in an X-Men issue of all things, but hey, we roll. Anyway. Okay, RB out of say right. Field Women's Prison then. I don't like prisons, not because I'm some sort of humanitarian. You understand, psychologically speaking. I'm something in between a high functioning sociopath and and a narcissistic solipsist. What the? Google.
Solipsist.
Solipsis. And what is a solipsis? The definition of solipsism. Okay, derived, okay, blah, blah, blah. It's a view that the self is the only thing that can be known, that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. Okay, don't really get that, but whatever. No prisons are filled with prisons are filled with unrealized potential, and I am the business of seeing potential realized. Potential like yours. Agent Jackson, or former agent, I suppose. Not that you were a field agent at Shield. You were tactical operations support, planning the ops. Agent Jackson, am I boring you? I'm not allowed to speak in here. And why is that? Because I keep convincing my cellmates to kill themselves. The guards told me that if I spoke to anyone else, they'd kill me. Now that's what I'm talking about potential. In almost every operation you planned for Shield, you engineered excessive casualties. At first, they were limited to opposition forces. No one was shedding a tear for a few more dead Hydra agents than usual. Ugh. But that wasn't enough, was it? You began your arranged situations where Shield agents would be killed as well. Now, why would you do that, I wonder? Because I knew that eventually I would be noticed. This was Shield. It was inevitability. And I needed to maximize my body count before this had happened, even if it required considered recklessness. And did you run up the score to your satisfaction? Yes and no. Explain. Yes, I reached the body count I had set for myself before I was caught. No, I wasn't satisfied. You are a wonderful thing. Former agent Charlene Jackson. My name is Maxine Danger, and I represent the Beyond Corporation. And I would like to extend an invitation to be a part of my danger. All right, Cyclops, Magneto, Kid Omega, Magic. The damage control, the danger room. Now, okay, danger room. I brought you four together because you each represent such potential that would otherwise have gone wasted. All of you manipulative, psychopathic masterminds, adept in malevolent and Colosi, not gonna say it right. Ruining lives. Qualities I hold in the highest regards. So, how is every little thing going in our campaign against the X-Men? We've successfully isolated Conan, codenamed Cyclops, from the main body of the X-Men by targeting her romantic partner, the mutant criminal John Greycrow. So I guess we know what happened to him. Codenamed Psylocke represents a threat to our operations via three vectors. She just takes the Marauder ship. One, she is an extraordinarily talented killer. Two, she is possessed with telepathic abilities that could cause difficulties. Three, she is codenamed Cyclops' most effective executive officer in the field. Removing her from the X-Men's command structure renders him as commanding officer vulnerable, and therefore also the rest of the X. Well, he's currently chilling in the jungle right now, but who knows what the continuity of all this is. Therefore also the rest of the X-Men. This takes the Marauder, their extraterrestrial gunship, out of the equation. It is simply an additional benefit. Next page. They actually get down the ship. Our stated objective in the separation of Psylocke from the X-Men, not a terminal neutralization. But if she were to perish as part of the operation, then it is my it would represent a significant additional benefit. Thank you, Jackson. Now, who's next for show and tell? What do you have for the class? Next page. Clan Calford Penitentiary. Then Colton. Did I get that right? That's seriously your name? Wait, it's Colton. My old man wasn't real creative, ma'am. I guess not. But looks like Apple landed in a different hemisphere from the tree, because you're very creative, aren't you, Mr. Colton? I don't think I know what you mean, ma'am. But it does sound like you want to get my lawyer in the room. Don't insult me, Colton. I can smell my own. It was a hell of a thing you did, really. Colton C. His name is Colton. What kind of name is that? Bro, just chilling while there's a whole fucking battlefield going on in front of him. Just chilling, drinking a beer. How long did it take you, Colton? Cultivating grudges and seeding lies, stroking the petty hatreds presented in any small communities, setting your neighbors up like dominoes. And when the dominoes were all set up, and all that was left was to tip over the first one, and watch your entire trailer park up in flames as your neighbors killed one another. Why, Colton? Why did you do it? Why? Just to see if I could, Ms. Danger. And also, and as it turned out, I could. Okay. All right, now it's now. Way I see it, Ms. I love he calls her Ms. Danger. I'm assuming that's because he has like a southern accent or something. Is that the X-Men in the town of Merrily? Merrily have had too good for too long. So my little project has been tossing a handful of mud on the little concubine. I don't know if I'm saying that right, of the muties and the normies have been having. Cabana. I think that's what it is, Cabana. The X-Men, the big mean ones, go off on their own little missions. Who do they leave behind? They're broken down ones, like Magneto and Lou and the Lou fella from San Francisco, the one who's no good to anyone. And they're whelps. What do you mean whelps? Hey, yo, Kid Omega, that bro is in the name. He is an Omega level. You can put some fucking respect on my boy. It's literally in his name, Kid Omega. Put some respect on him. He ain't no whelp. And Tempest's pretty good too. Like, she ain't no scrub. Now this chick, maybe you could make it, and you could make an Earth for him, and Magneto's old, so like you can make Earth for him, but like put some respect on my boy. A couple kids, both with what you call it, spotty pass, and a rookie. Oh yeah, and one more. The target. Sweet old Glob Herman, fighting for his life. Oh yeah, I forgot the dude got shot. Yeah, drinking beer like you're stone cold. I would say happy 316 and St. Patty's Day, but that was like 2 days ago or yesterday, whatever, or late. merrily, merrily, merrily used to be a factory town. Most of the folks there used to build sentinels to make their daily bread, and now there's no jobs. The mutants have taken over the factory. You look at that structure, the tension contained within it, and there's beauty there, like a spider's web. The factory versus the town. You talk about setting up dominoes here, the dominoes been set up for us. All we had to do was push, and let some angry kids with muty powers do the rest. Oh, Kid Omega, he fuming. He ready to turn shit up. Wonderful, and now our main event. What do you have for me? Next page. I guess we got two of them. Glenn County Penitentiary. I'm named after a prison. There's a prison named after me. You'll love to see it. Is this in Virginia? Okay. Get ghosts. I don't pronounce that right. And Marquez. Gidigos. What is that? Greek? It's a proud name with a long history, an ancient name worn with pride. So is it Greek? Don't mock me, Earther. It's a scroll name. No, she's a scroll. Of course. You think you're a scroll. And you, Marquez, is that a name from the old Scrollians as well? Are these guys actual scrolls, or are they just crazy? Our true names were stolen from us. Yeah, were stolen from us along with our true forms. In the same way, the sadist Reed Richards punished a scroll expedition by hold on. Hypnotically, there we go. Had to look it up. I was like, wait, am I saying this wrong? Am I just getting tongue-tied or something? Okay, hypnotically, imprisoning them in the forms of livestock. So to each we were, so too were we, each punished by Earth's so-called heroes after the secret invasion. And then you two crazy kids found each other on the internet, and then you partnered up and went to work. We are prisoners of war, unjustly crippled and confined for cruel sport. It is our obligation, duty, and right to resist Earther oppression. I don't know why I couldn't just say Earthling or whatever. Anyway, and to prepare the ways for our people's liberation of Earth. Sure, alien gorillas. Okay. I believe the pair of you are deeply delusional, but I can't argue with the results. You two have been executing attacks on infrastructure across the U.S., but your targets weren't just the infrastructure. That was just a bane. Bro, y'all out here going after first responders. Bro, what do these innocent firemen do to you, bro? They just doing that shot. What the fuck? You two racked up quite a body count before they caught you. We are soldiers at war. It is our duty to weaken Earth. Sure, which is why I've gotten a proposition for you. Cops and firefighters are one thing. How about superheroes? All right, next page. Now, our operation against the main body of the X-Men has fully activated. Bane the Trap with their allies, the Sheriff Robbins creature, work to plan, and has and has confined the X-Men in a weaponized location, infecting the spirit of Saint Augustine with the typo-organic entity. The Beyond Corporation supply has taken the entire ship into a living battlefield. The X-Men are operating under strength. They've lost their customary mobility, and even if they were to somehow escape the living ship entity. What the fuck? What is this? Yo, this is fucking awesome. Then they'll escape nowhere but to deadly waters of the Gulf of Alaska, where there is a shark submarine hybrid thing waiting for them. Okay. A SHIELD agent, a trailer park Machiavellian, and two alleged Skrull operatives. Not a superpower between you. Not a superpower between you and we've laid the X-Men laid the X-Men low. The client will be pleased by the danger. Will be pleased Danger Room. We've got the X-Men just dancing on our strings. Next page. Dancing all the way to the grave. And when we cut those strings, a tumbling down they'll go. Next page. Cyclops, what's the plan? Sheriff Robbins' kidnapping was obvious bait for us, which means that this is a trap laid by one of our enemies. Tell us something we don't know now. We don't know, Slim, but we have a lot of enemies, and the bait was good. We had to say Sheriff Robbins. There was no way to meet our objective of identifying our enemies and rescuing Robinson without springing the trap. So I walked into the trap with my toughest, meanest X-Men. We're here. We're going to walk back out. Yeah. Damn, the art for this issue goes hard. Not gonna lie, for some of these pages. Then we're going to find out who's doing this to us and make them pay. That's the plan. All right, that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, looks like next time we're focusing on Psylocke. Very nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, I give this issue a 9.5 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me social media. The links across below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.